Mig here. So check this out. I want to see if I can do a Teddy Swims beat in under 10 minutes. I do Teddy Swims type beats on my channel here, and I'm pretty good at it, but I've never done one that quick. So if you're ready, let's jump into this. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Mr. Mig, and I'm a producer, songwriter, remixer, and DJ. I've been in the music industry forever, and I've worked on pretty well-known artists that you might know. And this is a challenge that I wanted to see if I can do. And it begins now. I'm gonna slow the tempo down to like 60 beats per minute. I'm looking for like that Lose Control kind of R&B soul swing. And for that, I am gonna head right over to Arcade. So we're gonna grab Arcade by Output because there's a ton of like soulful samples, guitars and strings and horns. So right away, I know I'm gonna open that up. So that's going to save us time in the creation process. So one thing about being a beat maker or producer is that you don't have to create every sound yourself. You just have to be really good at assembling them. So it's going to R&B. I'm going to pick, let me see, what's this? This is a cool kit. We could do this. This is like the new line that they have. What's it called? This line is called the... Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. What line is this? That's a good question. Tasty Jams. All right, so you know what? I'm starting right there. I don't care. But before I do that, I need to lay down a simple hi-hat pattern because I need to get something with timing behind it. So I'm going to go to Logic Pro's built-in drum kits and just grab anything. And yeah, let's see what we got. I just need like this, some drums. So we'll come back to this. Let's get the drums laid in. So here's a little trick. Logic has this great note repeat tool, like an MPC, like an old school MPC. Yeah. I already have it set up for a triplets. So I'm just gonna hit record. My bad. It wasn't set up for triplets. I thought it was. It felt like it was. Go down here to 1/8 triplet 1/12. There we go. There we go. 3, 2, 1. You know what I'm saying, right? So we got that. That's the timing. And, oh, where'd you go? Did it not record? That's stupid. Try it again. It's early. We got it. We got this. And it's going to be the same throughout. So all I have to do is just hit loop. I don't have to quantize it. This note repeat function already quantizes it to the notes that I wanted when we started it. So I'm going to duplicate the drum track because I want to get a kick and a snare. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know. I'm just putting that. I don't know. I'm just putting it like that. All right, so I'm missing the first kick. It's off time, so that's fine. I'm just going to copy this one over here and get that one quantized correctly. That very first one is off, so I can't hear it. All right, here we go. Let's go for the timing, 8/12. We need 8 triplet 12, right? Put a little tom fill at the end of that. Cool. Quantized, right? 8th triplet. And we need to add a crash. So you can fly through this stuff. You know, you just have to get your mental organization. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Save that. All right, cool. So I have a basic drum layout. Kick, snare, hi-hat, crash, toms, right? So the rest is, I mean, we're burning time over here. But you know what? This is a challenge that I like to do because it keeps me sharp. So I'm aiming for the time, but it's, you know, this is the challenge. The challenge of it is what is so great about this. You should challenge yourself, guys. You want to be producers and you want to do this for a living? It becomes a job that you love, but you got to challenge yourself. So 5 to 13 is 8 bars, right? So I need to make the verse 16 bars, put another one for the hook, another 8 right here. I'm just patterning this out. We know right before the hook, we're going to do this tom fill. And I'm actually going to do one on the out of it as well. So right here, tom fill. And now I'm going to take this entire drum pattern, everything. And we're going to go like this. Get rid of this right here. That was an accidental recording right there. And so we have verse 1, hook, verse 2, hook. That should be enough for the entire song. I'm going to see how long this pattern is. 3 minutes and 20 seconds, so we're good. It's around 3:20, 3:28. All right, so perfect. I don't need to add any more time to this sequence. We need to go back into Arcade now and see if we can find something that feels soulful, right? And that goes with the timing and... You know what? I could do something with that. I'm going to try it. 2, 1. Let's go. Let's try something. Let's layer it up. Layer it up. That is the name of the game. Ooh, where'd you go? All right, we're back here. See, so these sequencers are not in the same timing. So I have to be creative how I lay them in rhythmically if I find something that I like. And look, if I don't find something in there, I'm going to go to another kit. So let me see if I can find anything else that might work with this. I'm going to go to that line. I think I'm already there. So let me just scroll down here and try some other kits. That's nice too, though. Arcade, man. I love it. Helps me out so much. Let me try this. 4, 3. All right, we don't have a count in. Ooh. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. think I like that. It's smooth. And it's early. It's a Sunday. This is nice. And I feel like it works with the timing of the beat. So we can loop that out. And let's find something else. I wonder if there's a bass. I don't know why this keeps like doing that to me, but I wonder if there's a bass in here. Try another kit, see if I find something to go with that. Oh, go back here. And now go to the next track. I opened up the wrong instance of this. All right. Next kit. That works good. 3, 2, 1. Cool. I like that. So next, I'm going to get away from this, and I'm actually going to play some parts myself. So I'm going to look for a bass. I need something. Let's try this. Contemporary soul, it says. We will hear it and we will see if it really is soulful. Is smooth. Ready? 2, 1. Oh. So real quick, I have a feeling that I went over 10. I think we went over 10 minutes. That's without a doubt. But I think the challenge has got my mind going and it's got me working and finding sounds like quickly that work with each other. And that's what I like to do. I like to challenge myself as a producer, beat maker, and that helps me make better content faster. So I have this catalog at maxbeats.com, which is like 500 beats. And I also gave myself that challenge this year of like, can we do at least one beat a day? I think I've done like 20 in the last like 2 weeks. So that's pretty good. So we're getting there. And you guys should like challenge yourself to this stuff. But, you know, this is fun too. So, but I love pushing myself. I always said that music production to me was like a sport. So even though I think we're over 10 minutes, I'm just going to keep going and try to finish this as much as I can. And hopefully you guys are sticking around with me. So I have to turn all these looped files, these looped regions into real copies, which I just did. So we have that bass, it's going straight through like that. And I don't know if I want all this to go like that. I want to like take out some things for the arrangement. And I can take this out because we didn't use this. It sounded like a good idea, but this is so much smoother. That's so nice. So I took out this second guitar part. We're going to use that as something that comes in on the second 8, because we have 16 bars for the verse. So 8 right here, 8 right here. So I do each bar as a 4 and 4. As you can see, 5 to 9, it's 4 bars here, 4, 4, 4, and 4. And that's how I have my tracks patterned out most of the time. I'll do 16 bars for the verse is enough for the artist to write to, 8 bars on the hook. So this is the hook right in here. And if you want, you can always color code stuff while you're moving along to make your life a little easier. I don't typically have to because I just read the bars, but let's just say like that's your hook area. So you would just go like that, right? Hook there, verse here, Option C in Logic for those who are using Logic. Option C will bring up the color chooser. So in this case, I could just say I am going to copy, just copy this entire verse and hook. Again, verse, hook, verse, hook. This is the intro hook right here, which is half the length of a normal hook because we don't need a long intro. And let me save this real quick too. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's some love. That's some loving music. That's what I'm making. All right. So I want to add some strings and some horns. So let me open up an instance of one of my other favorite plugins. Let's go here and open up Expand 2. Now, this is a plugin that I've been in love with forever. They just upgraded it, updated it, and the sounds, it's the sound selection that's phenomenal. So I want to get strings and brass next, but I also want to get a little bit of percussion. So let's look at loops and see if we can find like a nice little percussion or drum loop for the background of this, like shakers or something. It's just a little something in the hook, like something like that, okay? So what do we have here? The only problem we're going to find looking for loops is that we're on a 3/4 timing, which is not the most common these days. So a lot of companies and loop makers don't really focus on that time signature. But you know what? I want to find a big percussion. For shakers, I might have to actually do them manually. So let's go down to the percussion bank here and just add in some shakers, like manual, just put them in there, you know? Why is it not playing? Oh, where are you? Oh. Let's see what we got here. Second half might be better, but let me just hear it real quick. Because I like that too. All right, let me go here and just take the second half. I think that's going to work better. I'm just going to bring it down a little bit. We could throw reverb and, you know, some processing on all these sounds at some point. Nice, works. All right, next, I want to go and get those strings that I was talking about. I'm going to go back into my Expand 2 plugin, and we're going to go down and find, excuse me, some strings. So where are you, strings? Let's see. Ah, sweet. That's nice. So I think that's cool. A lot of times the first thing you go with is the right thing. Just keep that in mind. So I noticed the first note of my bass line is missing. So what I'm going to do is slide it over a little bit off the grid, which is okay in this case because I want it to have a live sound anyway. So it could be slightly off the grid. Let me zoom this in out a little bit here. So is that bar 21? You know what would be cool right here is if we add like an airy, maybe like a female vocal chop with like a lot of reverb in the background. So once again, let's go right back up into Arcade because they have so many options for that. Let's go right to this library right here. Where is it? Not that one. We're going to go back to the main. Actually go to my stuff, right? I think if I go to my stuff, I need to start favoriting some of these things because I don't. And go to Hooked, which is really good. All right. We got some samples missing. That's fine. Let's do that. I moved everything from one hard drive to another at some point. So real quick, I want to find the key of my track. I don't even know what this is. So I'm going to go to the stereo out and I'm going to add Antares has auto key. And I'm just going to run the track through that real quick. It'll give me the key, and then I'll be able to plug that into output. Says C minor. So I'm going to change this to C minor. You know what would be really good? A snap with like a lot of reverb every once in a while. That's not the right kit. So let's go into that line, which is Hooked, and just look for some other things here. Soulful female vocals. Oh, okay. All right. I think that's it. So the key with this is to get a lot of reverb on this. I'm going to go down to Native Instruments, ROM. Listen to this. If you don't have this already, you should think about going and getting this from them. yeah. Wowee. It's beautiful. Gonna go to the hook, right? And see what we can find here. Let's add it. I like it. I like it. I like it. We're going to keep it. And, you know, this can be really throughout the whole track. If I put it really, 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 really low, it just becomes a rhythmic thing more than a hook. So let's bring this here. And if you want, you could always, when you get to the hook, bring the volume up. So put them on separate tracks and we can filter this out more. So it's not like taking over anything. So when the artist decides to write to a track like this, that's there for like the ambiance, but it's not there to take over the song. Yeah. So you know what I would do in this case? I think I might split it so that it only happens like every other. I'm just hearing like something with the horns. Do 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 do. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna go down to brass. Let's go down to the brass. We have hits. Let's get the brass. Here we go, brass. Yeah, I don't know why I'm hearing something like that. We'll see how it goes. If I don't need it, I don't need it. Don't know until you try. But what is that? I didn't even like, that's okay. Oh, okay. So here's the problem. I recorded the strings on this track. What a dummy. Let's go back here and go back to strings and change them back and then make a duplicate. I didn't even notice that was there. It's early right now, guys. It's like 7 in the morning I'm doing this. Good morning. Let me go back to the strings and see if I can recapture what I had. Perfect. Blessing in disguise. I actually got a better string. All right, let's go down here and do, excuse me, woo, coffee. Let's do this. Nope. You know, I'm just going to play it once and then duplicate it because I'm not that coordinated today. Like even there, I think I hit 2 notes at one time. I'm not the greatest key player. I can play, like I can compose, but I'm not a keyboardist. Not like that. Not like you see some of these guys. It's like they're insane. So I want that, and I want to put some reverb on there, right? Let's go back to the ROM. Actually, let's do Chromaverb, just a built-in reverb here in Logic. It doesn't need to be anything over the top. There we go. And then I need to do something to build this up a little bit here. So either electric guitar or that might not be a bad idea. Do 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 do, or just more brass. Do 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 do. Let's try that. I want it on the next track. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. And those are the people I'm talking to in my head. Come on, guys. Melody, melody, melody. Continuation over here. I don't like that, so it's so the strings go like that. Try it again. Put that in there. I think it's done. I don't think it needs anything else. I think this track is good to go. It's good enough for an artist to write and record to. Things can always be altered and edited later, but I like this how it is. There's just one more thing I think I would do, and that is beef up the drums a little bit with something else. Go here and see if I could find like a harder kit, like a hip hop kit or something. I'm just going to grab stock stuff for timing purposes. One of my favorite things for drums is Native Instruments. So I'm going to open up an instance of Native Instruments Battery 4. I have a ton of like expansions. So let me just go there and let's just pull this all together. It needs a little bit of, you know, Waiting. Waiting. Just waiting. Just waiting. Maybe today it will open up. That will be awesome. Oh, look at that. It hurt me. It listened. It's a nice kit. Let's do it. Just add a little something to it, you know? Thicken it up. And one more hat. I actually want to add this extra kick right here. I like the grit to it. All right, and that's it. I'm just going to add a little bit of mastering, a little bit of limiting on the output to just tie it all together. Not a full-on master, just enough to make the beat gel together. So look, if you like this kind of video and you got something out of it and you want to stay in touch and be notified the next time I upload something, then go ahead and slap the subscribe button, like button, share button, and leave a comment, because that will help trigger the algorithm. So that's it. I'm Mr. Mig, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out.